Every few months, cubers from all around the state of Florida migrate to one place to solve, to compete, to determine who is the fastest. And today, that place just so happens to be around half a mile that way, right here at my college. Packing my backpack for school. At this comp, I'm doing 2x2, 3x3, 4x4, Skewb, and clock, but I'm not packing a clock, and you'll find out why later. Tripod, stack mat, and that's all the school supplies we need for today. So if you're new to the channel and you don't know what's going on, for the past 8 months, I've been at college, living at one of the dorms, and this college just so happens to be the venue of today's competition. So I'm literally walking 10 minutes to the building where I literally go every day to eat lunch and dinner, and that's where the competition is. Like, how often do you get to say that you have a competition at the place where you live? It's crazy. Here we go, the comp venue. It's wild because I've literally had classes inside this building. I'm literally the only one in this building right now because no college student is awake at 8 a.m. Just ran into the organizer, hey Daniel. You might remember him from the video where I infiltrated the cubing club. We're getting early access to the comp, guys. So the reason I didn't bring my clock is because Daniel lent me one for the day. Thank you, Daniel. Everyone's spamming the comments. Now let's see if having this clock will make me break NAR. I think Eddie heard that. I just did one solve on Daniel's clock, and it's my PB single. So maybe this clock is good luck. As I mentioned before, I'm competing in all 5 events of this competition, but the 2 that I care about most today are clock and 3x3. I just realized if I get a +2 here in the competition, I can just say +2s don't count at home, because I live here. I had already done thousands and thousands of 3x3 solves at home to prepare for this comp, but I hadn't practiced clock at all, since my clock at home isn't even WCA legal. But with this clock that I just got from Daniel, I was breaking PB after PB, bringing my best time from 18 to 16 to even 12 seconds, which gave me a lot of hope that I would do well on my first ever official clock average.
So, clock world record single, right?
Yeah,
right,
of course.
sure,
Yeah. I'm going up for 3x3 now. All the thousands of solves I've done at home have led up to this. My goal was to break my official PR average of 11.55 seconds, and I was off to a pretty good start. That is, until my second solve when my timer malfunctioned and my time couldn't be recorded. So my second solve, I had a pretty good solve. It was a 10 something, and the timer reset, so it doesn't count, and I'm getting an extra, but that was a good solve. That's unfortunate. I did my extra attempt, and if that wasn't enough bad luck already, on my third solve, I got every cuber's worst nightmare, a +2. If I get a +2 here in the competition, I can just say +2 don't count at all. I just calculated, and both of my next solves have to be under 11.92 for me to break my PR average. So I didn't make my first goal, but what happened after might just have made up for it. Alright.
Hey Tebow, I'm subscribed.
Hey!
Wait, let me Did you know that everyone that subscribes to Tebow gets good luck?
That's true. Everyone that subscribes gets good luck. If you want to be like that kid and have the best luck ever, subscribe right now.
Subscribe. I subscribe. Subscribe like me!
I didn't tell them to say that, by the way. They're saying it on their own. Yeah. For lunch, I went to the place I usually eat lunch on campus, the dining hall, home of this unique robotic kitchen. I ordered my meal on this machine, and the robot went to work, mixing and adding ingredients with little to no help from humans. And just like that, lunch is served. After lunch, I went back to the comp, and unfortunately, my unlucky streak wouldn't end with 3x3. I had a 4x4 average of just over a minute, when I usually average 50 seconds at home, and my Skewb solves were scarily close to a +2, not once, not twice, but somehow 3 separate times in the same average. But all that's okay, because I don't really care about those events as much as I cared about clock. So I've been doing clock solves non-stop. I'm kind of getting addicted to this event, but I just learned that I came in 17th place for 2x2, meaning I just missed finals. So I'm doing a few collabs with TeboeCubes and Jackson, who's over there getting his cube. We got the cameraman over here, the money on the table, and we're gonna be racing. They finally called up clock. The moment we've all been waiting for, my first official clock average. Let's hope this clock is good luck, just like it was when I was practicing. Out of all the events at this competition, I was most excited for clock. Not only because it was my first time doing it in competition, but because I improved at it so quickly earlier that morning. I had high hopes, but given my misfortune this far, I wasn't too sure how I'd perform. And while I do this make or break average, I want to tell you guys about SpeedCube Shop, the brand new sponsor of this channel. As you know, I had to borrow Daniel's QiYi Clock for this average since mine sucked, and I kid you not, after this competition, I went home and bought my own QiYi Clock from SpeedCube Shop. Before they even reached out to sponsor me, because in the past, SpeedCube Shop has just had the fastest shipping and handling times out of any cube store I've ever shopped at. That's why, when they hit me up asking to be my new sponsor, I just couldn't turn down the offer. They even let me give you guys a discount. All you have to do is use the code TeboeCubes for 5% off your entire order. Thank you to SpeedCube Shop for sponsoring this video, and now let's check in on how I'm doing in the clock.
Maximus.
Yes. Oh my god.
PR?
Sub 15, yeah, PR. This is my first time doing clock actually at a competition.
Wow.
Before today, my personal best overall was 18 seconds.
Oh, wow.
And I got better by practicing just a bunch of solves today. And I got this clock. This isn't my clock, this is the organizer's clock that he loaned me. So yeah, oh wow. Good average. Yeah. So we got free donuts as well as part of this competition. And when you open it up, it's literally the colors of a Rubik's Cube with this grid pattern. It's so cute. I love it.
What about the purple one?
The purple?
Purple?
It's a Mega Minx.
Yeah, okay.
10 out of 10. Round 2 is starting. I'm judging right now. Gonna get some practice in. Let's hope I do better this time than whatever round 1 was. I don't even want to think about that. Fingers crossed. And now, empowered by the newfound confidence given to me by my clock success, I locked in and smashed my PR average. Is what I would say if I didn't do horrible. Man, this is about to be my PW average, my personal worst. I think I'm about to have my PW average, my personal worst.
That's for real. That's so real, though.
But at the end of the day, at cubing competitions, it's not really the results that matter. Because for every bad average I had, there was a friendly interaction, a free donut, a meetup with a subscriber, a fun collaboration. Did I mention a free donut? It was free. These things are usually $5 on campus. Even getting to go to a competition at the literal place where I live is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And in life, there will always be ups and downs, but it's always better to focus on the good things. Because in the end, none of it lasts forever.